Assalamu alaikum. Most people already know the basics of Islam. They know that we need to pray. They generally know how to pray. They know that we need to fast in Ramadan. We need to avoid eating pork. We need to avoid drinking alcohol. There's a certain dress code that we need to follow. But when it comes to all these things, there's actually a lot more issues that people need to know as Muslims. And I get questions all the time about, am I allowed to wipe over my socks when I'm making wudu? Am I allowed to eat beer battered fish? Because there's a little bit of alcohol, but maybe it evaporates when it's being cooked. Maybe it doesn't. When it comes to dress, they say, can I wear my basketball jersey and can I be continuing my prayer? What happens if part of, my pants get uncovered or something like that? There's questions that people have about Zakah. Do I pay on my 401k? Fasting, can I take an injection? Will it break my fast? All these types of questions people have. And they're important to get these questions answered in a class that is comprehensive, so that before you have to go and ask somebody else and try and panic and start trying to figure out an answer to something, this is something that every Muslim should actually consider taking. So there's a class that I'm going to be offering. It's called Islamic Law 1. It's called Principles of Islamic Practice. And we're going to cover purification, everything you need to know before you get ready when it comes to menstruation, when it comes to bathing, before prayer so that you can pray and touch the Quran. We're going to cover all the aspects of prayer. That includes the Eid prayer, the funeral prayer, the Friday prayer, all different types of prayers that exist in Islam. It's going to cover all the aspects of Zakah, including modern day issues that people face. We're going to talk about fasting, all the contemporary issues that are related to fasting. We're going to cover the dress code in Islam with regards to sisters' hijab, when it comes to brothers, what type of clothing they need to wear. And we're also going to be covering food and drink in terms of what type of food's allowed for you to eat. And most importantly, this class is not just about what you need to do as a Muslim. Is this halal or is this haram? Oftentimes, there's too much emphasis on halal and haram all the time. Now, we're going to cover the halal and haram, but we're also going to cover why we do it. Why do we avoid? Why is it that a small amount of alcohol is not allowed? Why is it that zakah, you have to pay zakah on this type of property, but not on this type of wealth that you have sitting in the bank or whatever it may be? Or actually on the bank, you're going to be paying it. Why is it not allowed on this type of property? Why is it not allowed on your retirement account? Or is it allowed? The answers to these questions, we're going to focus on two things. Number one, what you need to do as a Muslim. And number two, why are we doing those things? What's the wisdom behind it? So please join me for that class. It's coming up. It's going to be in person as well as online. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.